stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Hi everyone, welcome to Northwestern Ontario Stays Home. So glad you can all tune in with us tonight, but let's be serious, what else do you have to do? We're here tonight to pay tribute to all the frontline and essential services. And we're doing that with local talent, musicians, artists, comedians. Everyone has come together to share this. So I'm going to pass it over to Al Creswell. He's the MC for the evening and he'll get things started. Thanks so much.
Well, thank you, Jolanta. And yes, indeed, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Northwestern Ontario Stays at Home. And as Jolanta just said, this is going to be truly an amazing evening. Over 20 musical acts will be performing over the next several hours in what we're calling a Frontline Workers Tribute Show. Joining our musical guests will be numerous politicians and dignitaries, guest speakers, and more. So turn up the volume on your electronic device, share this special event with many others, and totally enjoy what will be a magical evening. Starting us off this evening is the Right Honorable Patty Hajdu, Federal Health Minister, but also the MP for Thunder Bay. Take it away, Minister Hajdu.
Hi, I'm Patty Hajdu, Member of Parliament for Thunder Bay Superior North and Minister of Health for Canada. I want to thank everyone who's put on this phenomenal event to celebrate all of those people working so hard on the front lines in Northwestern Ontario. I know just how hard this time is. It's very difficult, it's very emotional, and it's very demanding. So many people are taking care of each other, whether it's the frontline health worker, the person working at the grocery store, the person volunteering for the food bank, or the parent who's trying to juggle taking care of their kids at home while getting their chores done at work. Listen, everyone's in this together. I want you all to know how proud I am of all of you and how encouraged I am by how great we're doing together. We truly are flattening that curve, and it won't be long before we can celebrate together in person.
Thank you, Minister Hajdu, for those kind words. All right, our first entertainers this evening were originally from Eastern Ontario, but decided to make Northwestern Ontario their home a couple of years ago. In fact, they opened a recording studio, and they've toured around our region extensively. He's best known as the guy that does that amazing tribute to Johnny Cash. Together, they're a perfect way to kick off this evening's program. Ladies and gentlemen, from Marathon, I present to you Dantina Duo.
Something's not right with the world today. People locked up at home, wishing for a better day. Some of them pray from the crack of dawn till the night is dark. You best be standing 6 feet apart or you're gonna pay. That's what they say. But there sure beats working on the front lines, working in harm's way. So be kind to the people on the front lines.
They're gonna keep you alive. They're gonna keep you alive. They're gonna keep you alive. They're gonna keep you alive.
Well, there's something wrong with the science today. Kids can't go to school, kids can't play. What a shame. Who you gonna blame? From the crack of dawn till the night is dark, I can't go to the beach, I can't go to the park. Well, whip-de-doo, I'll have a beer or two. But the sure beats working on the front lines, working in harm's way. So be kind to the people on the front lines.
They're gonna keep you alive. They're gonna keep you alive. They're gonna keep you alive. They're gonna keep you alive.
Yeah!
But the sure beats working on our front lines, working in harm's way. So be kind to the people on the front lines. They're gonna keep you alive. 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 They're gonna keep you alive.
Thank you, Dan and Tina. What a great way to kick things off this evening. In fact, you can check out more of their talent on the YouTube channel. Up next now is a gentleman that I've known for many years. He was a critical part of the former North Shore Singers that I used to be the master of ceremonies of years ago, but he is truly a talent that has an absolute amazing voice. He hails from Schreiber, and a lot of people are going to say, wow, is that him? It is. Schreiber's own Alan Zabrowski.
Hi, my name is Alan Zabrowski. My wife Carol and I would like to thank all the frontline workers, including our daughter Danielle. To all those who have continued to work tirelessly to keep us healthy and safe, thank you. To our town's volunteers, people who have come together to help where needed, you are appreciated. Thank you all. You know I can be found sitting home all alone. If you can't come around, at least please telephone. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Baby, if I made you mad for something I might have said, please let's forget the past. The future looks bright ahead. Don't be cruel to heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. I don't stop thinking of me, don't make me feel this way. Come on here and love me, you know what I'll you say. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Why should we be apart? I really love you, baby, cross my heart. Let's walk up to the preacher and let's say I do. Then you'll know you'll have me, and I'll know that I'll have you. Don't be cruel to the heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Thank you and God bless you.
Wow, thank you very much. Alan Zabrowski and a great rendition of Don't Be Cruel from the King himself. I told you, he's got an amazing voice. Well, our next singer is from Dorian. In fact, she just celebrated her sweet 16th birthday yesterday, and she's performed in many places, including her living room. She comes from good stock. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Kendall Cormier.
Hi, I'm Kendall Cormier, and I'm going to be singing for you today. But before I get to that, I just have a special thank you for all of our frontline workers out there. I know you guys have probably heard thank you a lot lately, But all of us who are staying at home right now really have no idea what you're going through. I mean, you're risking your lives and sometimes the lives of your family or friends every day for complete strangers. And that takes a really, really special type of bravery and courage. And so from the bottom of my heart and the hearts of my family, I want to say thank you. And today I'm going to be singing a song called Rainbow by Casey Musgroves. And so this one is for you guys.
When it rains, it pours, but you didn't even notice. It ain't raining anymore. It's hard to breathe when all you know is the struggle of staying above the rising waterline. But the sky is finally open. The rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. You hold tight to your umbrella, but darling, I'm just trying to tell ya that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. If you could see what I see, you'd be blinded by the colors, yellow, red, orange, and green, and at least a million others. So tie up your boat, take off your coat, and take a look around. 'Cause the sky is finally open. The rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. You hold tight to your umbrella, but darling, I'm just trying to tell ya that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. So tie up your boat, take off your coat, and take a look around. Everything is alright now, 'cause the sky is finally open. The rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. Let go of your umbrella, 'cause darling, I'm just trying to tell ya that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. Yeah, there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. It'll all be alright. Thank you, and stay safe.
Thank you very much, Kendall. And as Mr. Osmussen says, you definitely get your singing talent from your father. And now, I'd like to introduce to you Jolanta McAtan, who's going to make a very special introduction to our very first speaker and guest this evening.
Hi, yes, Kendall, that was really beautiful. Thank you for singing that. I would like to introduce a message from the Mayor of Thunder Bay, Bill Morrow, or better known as this guy's dad.
Hi everybody, Bill Morrow, Mayor, City of Thunder Bay. Let me quickly thank the organizers of the event that you're watching or about to watch, who are putting on a great show, volunteer time, to thank all of our frontline healthcare workers throughout Northwestern Ontario. A big thank you as well, and a shout out to all of the acts and performers who have taken the time to be part of the show. Frontline workers, thanks for what you're doing. We can't thank you enough. Again, thank you to the organizers and hosts. Enjoy the show. Have a good time. I'm bringing this to you with my non-singing voice. Over and out.
All right, that was a message from Mayor Bill Morrow. I just wanted to remind everyone to donate to your local food bank if you can. Take a picture tonight with any food you plan to donate and share your pictures, hashtag North NWO Stays Home, and also share pictures of you and your family staying in tonight. We really appreciate it.
I sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my fate? And do they know the places where we go when we're gray and old? 'Cause I've been told that salvation lets their wings unfold. So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts are running through my head, and I feel like love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, and down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me when I come to call. She won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. When I'm feeling weak and my pain walks down a one-way street, I look above and I know that I'll always be blessed with love. And as the feeling grows, she breathes flesh into my bones. When love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, and down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me when I come to call. She won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, and down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me, 'cause when I come to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead.
Wow. For the last several weeks, we had invited you to send in pictures of your workplace depicting the jobs that are continuing during this COVID-19 pandemic, the medical personnel. And as you saw, maybe the tissues were needed. We want to say thank you to all those who ended up providing us the pictures of their workplaces at the hospitals in and around the region. And a hats off to you and a job well done, Rob, as a beautiful version of Angels. All right, we're going to go back now to Jessica Scott, and we preempted her because she had to tune up her guitar, and we apologize for that. So Jessica, she hails from Terrace Bay, and you're going to be surprised, and if you haven't already done so, the amount of talent and the quality of talent in Northwestern Ontario. Here's another one to add to that pot. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you from Terrace Bay, here's Jessica Scott.
Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Scott and I'm here in Terrace Bay, Ontario. I just want to take this opportunity to say that I'm so grateful that I have this chance to play for the frontline workers in our region, and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much and please stay safe. The song I'm going to be singing tonight is called Maybe to Tennessee, and it's a song I wrote a few years ago, and I'm so happy that I get to play it tonight for you all. Okay, here goes. A pretty little girl with bright blue eyes, a sweet little child who could tell no lies. You never learned how to take a chance in life, till a tall, dark, handsome boy came round. Boy from the wrong side of town, but deep down had a heart who could fill the ground. Well, hand in hand, walking side by side, stealing kisses underneath the sky. We don't wanna hide, our love is a love for life. When he said, baby, would you marry me? We'll head out east, start a family, take a chance on me. Don't you believe in the things that your eyes cannot see? Now I look into the path laid out in front of me, and I'm wondering where it will lead. Maybe to Tennessee. And I was never one to be the first to try something. I nearly lost my mind just trying to leave. Who knew one look from you would have sent me packing? One foot on the gas with the music blaring, top down, wind blowing through my hair. I go anywhere as long as he's there. On this path to self-discovery, who knows what lies ahead of me, and my very own Bob McGee. All this time not knowing how good life could be. Now I look into the path laid out in front of me, and I'm wondering where it will lead. Maybe to Tennessee. And I was never one to be the first to try something. I nearly lost my mind just trying to leave. Who knew the one look from you would have sent me packing? Now I look into the path laid out in front of me, and I'm wondering where it will lead. Maybe to Tennessee. I was never one to be the first to try something. I nearly lost my mind just trying to leave. Who knew the one look from you would have sent me packing? Thank you very much, and I hope you all enjoy the show.
Well done, Jessica. What a beautiful voice. Again, the amount of talent musically across the whole of Northwestern Ontario is truly amazing. Well, up next is a gentleman who's a Canadian boxing champion. In fact, he represented our country at both the Olympics and the Commonwealth Games. He runs a successful business in Scriber and literally kicked my butt in a charity boxing match almost 7.5 years ago. Called in this evening to say a few words, I present to you Dominic Hollywood Fulane.
Hi, guys. Thanks, Al, for that great introduction. And as usual, you're doing an amazing job tonight. Not only tonight, but all throughout the year and the years, keeping us updated and informed of what's going on in Northwestern Ontario. We appreciate it, and we appreciate you, Al. This coronavirus epidemic, quarantine, isolation thing that we're going through right now can make us all go a little bit squirrely and maybe a little bit anxious and crazy at times. If any of you follow me on my social media or TikTok account, I'm proof of that. But it's events like this that really make light of the situation and take your mind off things for just a little bit. And we're very appreciative of the committee for putting on this event. Joe, Kim, Jolanta, you did a great job. All the amazing talent that we have here in Northwestern Ontario that are performing tonight, great job and thank you. As we say here, you guys are doing a piss cutter job. I'd like to give a little shout out as well to our friend and Minister of Health, Patty Hajdu, for the amazing work and keeping us abreast and keeping us informed of the plan and being that calming voice. The world right now is on pause. Not just Northwestern Ontario, but the world is on pause. There's so many things we can't do. We can't go hang with family and friends. We can't go to the rink. We can't do this. We can't do that. We can't. But there's a lot of things that we can do. We can take the time to spend a little bit more time with our kids. We can take the time to pick up that instrument that we've been used to play and try and figure it out again. We can go through photo albums and reminisce and maybe pick up the phone and give a friend a call that we haven't talked to in a while. There are so many things we can. We can go on YouTube and figure out and learn how to do that project your wife's been bugging you to do for years. We have the time. We have the time to do this kind of stuff. We can come out of this thing better than we were, and we could be grateful and learn to appreciate the things that we took for granted, such as teachers and our hairdressers. We miss you guys. There's a lot of things that we can do, and we're going to come out of this a lot stronger. Thank you to all the essential frontline workers that are doing the jobs to keep us safe and to get us out of this mess that we're in. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all you do. Right now, we are in the final rounds of a championship fight, to use boxing terms. Now is the time to dig deep, keep our guard up, follow the plan that's been laid out for us, and together we can come out of this with our arms raised in victory. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and thank you for allowing me the opportunity to be a part of this special evening.
Well, up next, we have right now is a lady that we've had on CFNO several times. Lots of times, though, with her students. She is a multi-talented person. She's a teacher at George O'Neill Public School, and she's won numerous Aboriginal People's Choice Music Awards. A very talented singer-songwriter from Nipigon. Ladies and gentlemen, Cheyenne Havorka.
Bonjour. Cheyenne Editionkas, I was asked to record a little video to share for this live night. I have terrible internet, so a recorded version was necessary, so I apologize this isn't live. And I wanted to put out a great big shout out and a Jimigwich big thank you to all the frontline workers who are out there doing their jobs despite of the COVID-19. And I also want to thank everybody else for doing their part by staying at home, staying with their family, and missing out on a lot of other things. It's hard. I know it's hard, but we're all in this together. So thank you for staying safe, and I hope you continue to be safe and healthy. And together we can get through this. So I am doing this in the garage just because with this whole COVID-19 thing, we have shared work and shared responsibility, and I didn't want a 4-year-old running in front of the camera and starting to talk to me during the song, so I figured the garage is the best place to do that. So the fire is a nice ambiance, but yeah, sorry for the air compressor and stuff. Anyway, this is a song I wrote for my husband Ben a long time ago. It's just a little love song called The Glue. If you like it, there is an actual video for it on YouTube. Another day on this crazy road. Times I guess we both don't know where this little love is going. Times it isn't showing anything at all. Love can be like learning how to dance. You take 2 steps forward and I'll take 2 back. Stumble on each other, maybe even smother this gracefulness. Don't know why, but I guess sometimes you gotta cry. Don't know why, but I guess what makes us stronger through the years, the tears and the fears. And we breathe out your love, and we live in sorrow. 'Cause what makes us so strong, the little things that go wrong. I'll grab the paddle, you can grab the canoe. Do what we love, it becomes the glue that holds us together. Not pray forever to be in your arms. We may not know what's coming round the bend. Paddle slowly and for sure we can make it through the rapids that come so quickly at us. We smile when it ends and feel more grounded. Don't know why, but I guess sometimes you gotta cry. Don't know why, but I guess what makes us stronger through the years, the tears and the fears. And we breathe for tomorrow. Oh, we live through the sorrow. 'Cause what makes us so strong, the little things that go wrong. I'll grab the paddle, you can grab the canoe. Do what we love and it becomes the glue. All right, thank you very much for joining everybody tonight. Remember to stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you for all you're doing to help the world with this pandemic. And again, a big shout out to all the frontline workers who are putting their best face forward and working to keep the communities going at the best level they possibly can. Miigwech and Gikawawin.
Wow, it doesn't get more Northern Ontario than that. I'll grab the paddle, you grab the canoe. What a great song. What a great voice. Nipigon's Cheyenne Hovorka. And again, check out her YouTube channel. She has many actual videos on there with students, and also even have some songs here on CFNO, a song entitled Glue. Check it out. You will not be disappointed. It's time now to change the pace this evening on Northwestern Ontario Stays at Home. Our next guest hails from Thunder Bay, but he's not here for the music. He's doing some stand-up comedy this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mark Manet.
Hello, my name is Mark Monet, and this is live stand-up comedy from a crowded room. Now, obviously, I'm just kidding. I'm alone in my basement. This is terrible. It's awful. The one bright side for this video, I've actually put on pants for the first time in a month. Yeah. And I just realized now that I cut the video off at the waist. So, good job, Mark. I'm doing good. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I'd say it's good now that I think I have something much more in common with women since the pandemic started, because my roots too are showing. Yeah, I know it's a bit mean. I mean, who am I to talk? Look at me. Look at my hair. I have follicles more sparsely distributed than credible news. Serious, I have dandruff that just roam this barren wasteland like they're Mad Max. This is the Chernobyl of scalps, people. It's like my hair was told to social distance, 6 feet apart minimum or you're out of here. And most of them didn't listen. Yeah, this is a world without social distancing, people, and it's a bad world. I want to live in a John Stamos world, so do your part and keep that house full. But I think we can all agree the biggest news thus far of the pandemic has been that reality show Big Brother got canceled. Yeah, go figure. They canceled a show about being trapped in a house just so that they could go be trapped in a house. Like, that could only be more ironic if Alanis Morissette was somehow in both houses. This is what I think they should have done. They should have told contestants about the virus, and then they should have brought in a new house guest. Could you imagine those rating fireworks? Oh my Lanta. Right? It's just like, listen, everybody, there's a virus. It's unstoppable. Life as we know it is over. Toilet paper is like gold. Tiger King is a thing. Tick-tock. Tick-tock does not go the clock. Now let's welcome Chad to the house. Yeah. Yeah, his hobbies include going to crowded sporting events, concert venues, bank kiosks, and handing out napkins with his mouth. First game up for immunity is Twister. Hopefully Witter already has immunity, right? And during quarantine, I was planning to do some home renovations, but then Home Depot closed. Yeah, my wife, she was like, have curbside pickup, right? And I'm like, they have non-alcoholic wine, right? You can clap for that one. I'm kidding, I didn't say that. But what I did say was, I will not risk public health and safety just to do a selfish DIY project, honey. No. I will be doing the courageous thing, and I will be playing Call of Duty like a real hero. I have been playing way too much Warzone, though. Even when I go to the grocery store now, I feel like I'm still in the game, right? I got to elbow the handicap button, which you got to do now, right? And I'm just like, preaching! Right, I'll be in the frozen food grabbing some French fries. I'll just be like, stay frosty, soldiers. Oh, man, but we'll get through this. Right? Just listen to the advice your grandparents gave you growing up, and you'll be fine. That advice that said, don't waste, right? We become wasteful, but your grandparents taught you don't waste. When I was 10 years old, my very Italian grandmother, she babysat me, feeds me this big pasta dinner, and then she pours me a tall glass of milk. I finish the glass, put it down, she fills it up again. She goes, oh, we no waste. So I drink the second glass, put it down, she fills it up again. That's a full 2 liter now. She goes, oh, we no waste. I'm like, Grandma, maybe you're going to want to waste a little bit here, because I'm 10 years old and lactose intolerant, okay? And my stomach is playing the Gurgle Symphony right now, so maybe let's waste. Only problem is she only speaks Italian, which I do not speak. So she just kept pushing it on me. She's like, a wino waste. It was like an Italian Energizer bunny, just a wino waste, but with an accordion. A wino waste. And peer pressure. So I drink it, of course, right? I get 2 sips in, and I start projectile vomiting milk like I'm in The Exorcist. Oh, and then leave it to an old Italian to teach a lesson while teaching a lesson. She throws a towel at me. She's like, you make it a mess, you clean it a mess. Right? So I start wiping it up, and then I go cry in a corner. I look back. She is wringing out the towel of puke milk back into my glass. And she goes to me, "Oh, we know esta, we know esta." So just remember, things might be bad, they might be bleak, but at least they're not drink regurgitated table milk bad. So thank you so much for listening. I will leave you with that tasty nugget of wisdom. And please, help support frontline workers and stay at home. And most importantly, put on some pants. Your neighbors can see you. That was a note for myself. Thank you so much. I'm Mark Monet.
Oh, milk regurgitated rags. Oh, hey, Mark Monet from Thunder Bay, right on. A job well done, my friend. He's got a future. And I love the fact that, yeah, he's finally got pants on. Of course, he was in the basement of his house. One of the many local talents across Northwestern Ontario performing for you this evening. And of course, Northwestern Ontario stays home. Up next, we have right off the bat, our second collage of the evening. This is a sideshow done by children to the music Life is Wonderful. We want you to sit back and relax and enjoy this collage. Beautiful. And as you can see, support for frontline workers comes from all walks of life and, of course, all ages. We want to say thanks to the youngsters for a phenomenal bit of a collage, pictures that they've done themselves with some words of inspiration as well. Hope you're enjoying this evening's Northwestern Ontario Stays at Home. I'm Al Cresswell, joined with Jolanta McIntan, as well, of course, Kim and Joe as well in the background. We'll talk about them later on this evening. Our next performer, a talented singer from Schreiber, no stranger to performing in front of an audience. She has been doing this now for several years, and she has a phenomenal voice. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Deb Fumerton.
This is our thank you to all the dedicated frontline workers. I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. took the name in vain. I don't even know the name, but if I did, well, really, what's it to you? There's a blaze of light in every word. It doesn't matter what you heard. The holy or the broken, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I did my best, it wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth, I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Thank you. Thank you all.
That is Scribers Deb Fumerton with a stirring rendition of Hallelujah. And good evening. Just got this in from the organizers. If you're watching this evening's Northwestern Ontario Stays at Home special event, share this with your friends. We've got about another hour worth of entertainment lined up for you this evening. In fact, I've been notified that we have viewers watching us right as we speak on this Saturday night from the Czech Republic, Argentina, Australia, England, and Wawa. Well, he's from Geraldton, and he's a great local talent. Our next performer, I present to you, Zach Haslam.
Hey everybody, my name's Zach. I just want to give a shout out to all the frontline and essential workers out there. Thanks for keeping us safe. I'd like to say hi to all my co-workers at SGACL. And everybody at home, stay safe. And if you're bored, maybe you can check out my band's Facebook page. We're called Smokin' Igloos. Hi Kev, hi Mike, hi Dad, hi Irene. This song is an instrumental I wrote a long time ago. It's called Lobster Sauce. I hope you enjoy it. Here it goes.
Wow, that was amazing. Is anyone else's mind melting a little bit after that performance? That was so good. I just wanted to hop back on here and say thank you again to everyone for tuning in. And if you feel like you can help out by any way by making a donation to your local food bank, that'd be greatly appreciated. Please give them a call before you make any type of donation just to find out how they're taking the precautions to keep everyone safe when accepting donations during this time. And I'll give it back to Al Creswell to introduce our next performer.
Thank you very much, Jolanta. Yes, indeed. Well, our next few messages are from the local municipal leaders, the mayors of our communities, who want to express their thanks to the frontline workers.
Hello, I'm Mayor Cheryl Fort from the municipality of Hornpain. Along with the mayors from Northwestern Ontario, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of our frontline and essential workers for their hard work and dedication during the COVID-19 crisis. We are all in uncharted waters as changes take place daily to this emergency. We can be assured that preparation has gone into place to keep our communities safe, even before we knew what COVID-19 was. Our communities have emergency response plans and have been updating them regularly through the years. As situations evolve with this virus, so do our plans. And we thank you for your understanding and patience during these turbulent times.
Jody Davis, Mayor of Terrace Bay. This is to the frontline workers, including those in health and safety, transportation and delivery of goods, mill and mine workers, and so many more who head to work each day, not knowing what they will be faced with. They carry the burden of wondering if they are bringing the virus to work or that they might get the virus while there and bring it home. Each day, through a sense of duty and dedication, they put their jobs ahead of their own safety. We do thank you all for all you do.
The retail operators and workers keeping their facilities open so that we can have the supplies we need at home is not going unnoticed. The way you've adapted to allow us to be safe and keep your employees safe is important to us, and we thank you for that dedication.
Mayor Rick Dumas, Town of Marathon. There are so many volunteers helping where they can, whether it is by a phone call to someone who can't get out or checking that they are okay. Or it might be someone who is volunteering to deliver groceries, medications, or regular items to our seniors, or those who are self-isolating or quarantined. This all helps keep us and our community safe and reduces the number of people going out, allowing more people to stay home and stay safe. Every act counts and hasn't gone unnoticed. Again, we thank all of you.
I'm Gary Nelson, Mayor of the Township of Red Rock. To the families in each home that are doing their part to keep their bubble safe, keeping their family members physically separated from their children's friends, and allowing for others creative ways to meeting their children's social and physical needs. A big thank you, and I want Red Rock to be safe.
Deputy Reeve, Bob Beattie, to our school boards, from custodians and office staff to ensuring schools are ready to go at any time, to the teachers, education assistants, who are developing new methods to ensure their students' educational needs are being met, to the IT departments who are working hard to ensure that students have the technology to continue their education. Thank you.
Mayor Richard Harvey from the Township of Nipigon. We want to recognize the teachers who are being creative in the methods they are using to bring new materials to their students. They're constantly supporting not only their students, but also the parents. And of course, we can't fail to recognize the important role of parents who support their children, ensuring they are in a routine that fosters learning. Obviously, we want to thank all of you. We also have the public health initiatives that are constantly being updated, and we must strictly adhere to any changes that might occur. We want to reiterate a few of these initiatives that have been with us from the start. Things such as physical distancing, washing our hands, not touching your face, and staying at home. Although the curve may be flattening, it doesn't mean we can ease off in our diligence. Please stay safe.
Hello, I'm Dave Hamilton, Mayor of the Township of Schreiber. There is an analogy or comparison that goes like this. The curve is flattening, we can ease the restriction. This can be compared to the parachute has slowed our rate of descent, so we can take our parachutes off. This can't happen. We can't take our parachute off. In other words, we cannot ease our restrictions yet.
Hi, Ronaldo Beaulieu, Mayor of Greenstone. These initiatives don't eliminate the virus, but certainly reduce the spread. It is very reassuring to us as we see our citizens lining up outside of buildings such as the post office, keeping their distance and following the guidelines set up by the businesses, federal, provincial, and municipal governments to ensure the safety of everyone. Not only will we flatten the curve, but we will crush the curve. Les conditions n'éliminent pas le virus, mais certainement réduit le virus de s'étendre. C'est très rassurant de voir nos citoyens d'être debout, dehors, devant les bâtisses, tels que le bureau de poste, et de garder leur distance et suivre les règlements établis par nos commerçants, les gouvernements fédéral, provincial et municipal. Ceci est pour assurer la sécurité de tout chacun. Pas seulement que nous allons aplatir la courbe, mais nous allons ensemble l'écraser. Je veux que les gens de Greenstone restent vigilants et sécuritaires. I want all citizens of Greenstone to stay safe.
I want all horn painters to be safe.
I want Terrace Bay to stay safe.
I want Manitowais to stay safe.
I want all Marathonians to be safe out there, as well as all our neighbors within the region. Be safe.
I want all the residents of Red Rock and surrounding area to be safe.
I want all residents of Dorian to be safe.
I want Nipigon to stay safe.
I want all citizens of Schreiber to stay safe.
Je veux que les gens de Greenstone restent vigilants et sécuritaires. I want all citizens of Greenstone to stay safe.
Well, thank you very much. To the local leaders, merci encore à tous for a time to take the acknowledgement and the work being done by the frontline workers, not only in your respective towns, but also right across the district. And at the same time, leading us through these uncertain times. Much appreciated, and thanks again to all of you. Time for another tribute show on this Northwestern Ontario Stays at Home. Tonight, it's a slideshow depicting all the frontline workers from various occupations. And the music in the background is being performed by Marathon's Zach Ingalls. There you have it. Again, that's the reason we are here this evening. A salute to all the frontline workers practicing social distance. And again, as you heard Mayor Harvey reiterate earlier, and I say it every morning at about 10 after 8, wash your hands, practice social distancing, 6 feet apart, 2 meters, or even as the mayor of Marathon, Rick Dumas says, the length of a moose. Keep yourself distant. And if at all possible, please stay at home. That's all we can ask. And that's what you're doing tonight. You're watching us here this evening. Northwestern Ontario Stays at Home, a online tribute to all the frontline workers right across the entire part of Northwestern Ontario. Well, our next guest originally is from Northwestern Ontario. He's run down from Montreal and to read an original poem. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Ed McAtan.
Hi all, here's a poem that I've written for all our frontline workers. Frontline heroes like Cape Crusaders respond quickly in battling invisible invaders. Overworked, overburdened, please keep the power, never failing, not even in their darkest hour. There are the brave who are patrolling out there, like officers and Samaritans who help and care. In drug, grocery, carrier, convenience retail, nurses and caregivers all over shall prevail. Empower heroes, staying home to avail. Thank you all, stay safe. Be well.
Ed McAtan. If that name does sound familiar, that's Jolanta's uncle and Coach Joe's brother from Montreal. And again, Ed, thank you so much. What a beautiful poem. And as you know, it's not just hitting Northwestern Ontario. Dom said earlier, it's all of Canada and right around the world, the COVID-19. But we are indeed flattening the curve. And that's what it's all about. Let's flatten the curve. Let's do our part to slow the spread of the virus of COVID-19. Music continues now on this Northwestern Ontario Stays at Home. Our next performer hails from Thunder Bay. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Tegan Mene.
Hi, my name's Tegan Mene, and I'm from Thunder Bay, Ontario, and I'm a 911 dispatcher. We would love it if you guys could stop calling 911 to ask us where to buy toilet paper right now. We don't know either. We're all stealing it from work. But anyways, I'm going to sing my own version of Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid, only it's quarantine friendly now. So here it is, and I hope you enjoy. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my quarantine's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a girl who has lots to do? Look at this room, treasures untold. How many wonders can one basement hold? Looking around here you'd think, yeah, she's got lots to do. I've got board games and puzzles aplenty. I've got records and books galore. You want a karaoke? I'm always ready. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around in those, what's that word again? Malls. All that we do is Netflix and eat, spending all day in front of the TV, trying to figure out if Carol Baskin is innocent or guilty. I miss going out, I miss having fun, but we need to stay 6 feet away from everyone. One day we'll be finally free, back to reality. What would I give if I could live out of this prison? What would I pay to spend a day with all my friends? Maybe we finally see all that we took for granted. Hugs and handshakes, way less heartache, just being free. I'm ready to see just who I want to see. Ask him some questions and get some answers. Does it suck having kids when you're all stuck at home? When will this end? We would all love it if we could tell Corona to shut to reality. Thank you to all of our first responders, everybody on the front lines, everybody that's staying home. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah.
What a great song. Tegan Monet from Thunder Bay, and yes, that's talking about don't call 911 if you're looking for rolls of toilet paper. There you have it, exactly. Words of wisdom from Tegan Monet. A great song, great song. Hey, music continues, and a good evening, everyone. Welcome to Northwestern Ontario Stays at Home. Our next performer, well, is originally from Geraldton, and now he's got a little bit of connection with Calgary, but he wanted to be part of this evening's program. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you tonight, AJ Lane.
Hey everybody, my name is AJ Lane. I want to take this time to thank all the frontline workers for keeping everything running smoothly during these crazy times. So I'm going to play a little tune for everyone, and I hope you guys like it. Birds and swine be rid of me. Long and weary my road has been. I was lost in the sea, alone in the hills, no sorrow or pity for leaving. I feel it. I am not your rolling wheels. I am the highway. I am not your copyright. I am the sky. Friends and liars don't wait for me, 'cause I'll get on all by myself. I put millions of miles under my heels, and still too close to
Thank you so much. That was really good. I just want to come say hi again to everyone, and another thank you to our frontline workers. Again, just another reminder to donate to your local food bank. Call and find out how you can make a donation, help out any way you can. If you can't donate, that's okay. We're glad you're just here tonight, staying in and staying safe. And back to Al Creswell.
Thank you, Jolanta. Much appreciated. Well, our next performer hails from Marathon. She might actually be one of the youngest acts on the evening. Her father is a well-known police officer in Marathon. Her grandfather, a well-known pastor for years in Scriber. Tonight, she's playing the ukulele. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of welcome to Leah Morgan.
Hi, I'm Leah Morgan from Marathon, Ontario. I'm going to play a song for everyone watching today. Before I begin, I'd like to personally thank all the essential workers who are working hard to keep us safe and to keep everything as normal as possible. I'd like to send my love out to my dad especially. He continues to work hard as an OPP officer despite the challenges facing the world today. Love you, Dad. Thanks for listening. Stay safe.
Well done, Leah. And I know your mom in heaven is so proud of you, watching down on you. A job well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Leah Morgan from Marathon. Well, up next is a multi-talented performer whose father, Bob, was literally a giant of a man in Scriber for many, many years. He sings songs. He does a lot of other stuff at the same time, too. That's why we're saying he's multi-talented. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you this evening, Rob Kraus.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rob Kraus from Scriber, and I hope everyone's enjoying the show tonight and staying safe at home, sweet home.
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's a gold. I wanna run away high, so that I wouldn't come home low. Just when things went right, doesn't mean they're always wrong. Just take this song, and you'll never be left all alone. Take me to your heart. Just one more night, and I'm coming up this long and winding road. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, home sweet home. just set me free. Home, sweet home.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you, Rob. And I know your dad is also smiling down at you from up above. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Krause. A job well done. Well, our next guest speaker of the night needs no introduction. What's that? You want me to introduce him anyways, Joe? Yeah? Oh, okay. I'll do that. He's one of the best known individuals around the region. He is involved in many things, but sports, well, it's his passion, and especially hockey. He is truly one of the nicest men you'll meet. In fact, if you look up the word class in the dictionary, you'll see his picture. Ladies and gentlemen, our second guest speaker of the night, here's Bobby Spadoni.
Hi, Northwestern Ontario, and thanks for having me here on what's truly been an amazing night already. I'd like to thank anyone that had any help in organizing this and all the hard work and effort that's gone into tonight. A special thanks as well to Al Creswell. In what can be some pretty dark days for everyone, it's your smiling face and happy voice each morning on the radio that helps lead us into our days. The reason we're all here, as you've heard throughout the course of the evening, the frontline workers. What more can we say? We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for putting the health of yourselves and your families on the line every single day to battle this virus that's attacked all of us. We've come together as one big team in all of this. And as a coach, there's nothing more you can ask than having heart and soul and have your players give you everything they possibly got. Well, are we ever fortunate to have the best in the world, as all these frontline workers are definitely the heart and soul of this big team we all become part of. We couldn't be doing this without you. We couldn't be on the right track without you, and we can't say enough to thank you for everything that you do. Being part of a team is huge. We've all been part of teams over our lives, but I've never quite been part of a big team like this when we're all one. And how do we stay as one? Well, we've done it before. I think everyone can tell you where we probably were when Crosby scored the golden goal in 2010. How about the 2014 Olympics, when our women's Olympic team came back to tie the United States late before winning the gold medal in overtime? And of course, only a couple months ago, 2020, we all know where Coach Joe was when Canada won gold in the World Juniors. So it can be done. We can be one team. So as we come out of this, that's something I'd ask everyone. Think about being the team. Think about staying together. Over this past couple of weeks, I know myself, I've reached out to friends and family a little more often than I might have before, maybe because I used to take it for granted. I've asked them how they're doing, asked them to stay safe. So as we come out together, which we will because of all the hard work that's been put in, we can do this. We can continue to be this one big team and learn from what we've gone through. The reason we're going to come out of it is the word strong. It's been thrown around quite a bit. Canada strong, Nova Scotia strong, Humboldt strong. What is strong? It's the true definition of all these frontline workers that have gone out of their way to battle this foe that's took us on, but because of all you, we're on the right side of it. So I leave you with the last thoughts that as we get out of this, let's stay as one team. Instead of Canada strong, let's stay strong. Let's stay Ontario strong. Let's stay Northwestern Ontario strong. So thank you all again for all of your efforts. We couldn't be where we are without you. We won't be where we are in the future without you. And at the end of the day, we can't thank you enough. Stay strong.
Thank you, Bobby. And as usual, well said. First class individual with a great message to all of us this evening on this Northwestern Ontario Stays Home. Well, our next slideshow is a picture collage of empty spaces. The music in the background, Sounds of Silence, is performed by Chris Denby.
Wow, that was a really hard to watch slideshow, but I think it's really important to see that. And I know soon we're all staying in and doing our part. We'll get to go back out and see everyone again. Next up, our performer is one of my really good friends, Jamie Oakenfold. I miss you so much, and as soon as this is done, I'm going to hug you and annoy you more than ever before. So Jamie is going to be playing the cello tonight, and her inspiration for becoming a cellist is Becky from Lunatics. So here you go, Jamie Oakenfold.
Hi everyone, my name is Jamie Oakenfold. I've been playing the cello for about the past year and a half, so I'm pretty new to it. I just wanted to take the time to say thank you to all of our frontline workers, all the grocery store workers, the nurses, the doctors, basically anyone who is working right now in the public and at home. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing. I hope you enjoy this. Thank you again.
Jamie Oakenfold out of Thunder Bay. And you know, and as I said earlier this evening, the amount of talent here across Northwestern Ontario is absolutely amazing. And thank you for tuning in to Northwestern Ontario Stays Home on this Saturday night. Well, our next performer, he is literally a newbie to the region. In fact, he and his wife moved to Marathon this winter, where his wife is the pastor of the local United Church. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Mr. Zach Ingalls.
Hey, my name's Zach Ingalls. I'm a singer-songwriter from Marathon, Ontario. Just want to say thank you to all the frontline workers that are taking such good care of us during this difficult time. My family and I moved to Northern Ontario just a few weeks before this whole thing started, and I have to say that y'all are some of the most kind and generous people that we've ever encountered, and we're so thankful to be among such good company during these difficult times. And I'd like to share a song with you that I wrote at a very difficult time of change in my life. It was a change that I thought was going to be short, but ended up taking a lot longer. And I just found myself counting down the days and waiting for the end and longing for this time to finish. But that just threw me into a deep depression. And when I emerged, I wrote this song about living in the present and appreciating the now. So the song is called Tomorrow Don't Come. I feel we've done something quite stupid. Packed our bags and quit our jobs, and chasing glimpses of our future all the way to Montreal. Some folks might call us foolish, a couple schmucks that deserve less, but we have each other and it's working. Just gotta figure out the when we stop counting days, the past just fades away. No, it ain't that hard to explain. If tomorrow don't come, then we'll just stay here in today. On the outside it's together, two gorgeous smiles on Instagram, but past those smiles we're just two people living life the best we can. Yeah, starting fresh has been a challenge, and at times we miss the mark, but each new season gives us chances to fall in love with where we are. When we stop counting days, the past just fades away. No, it ain't that hard to explain. If tomorrow don't come, then we'll just stay here in today. When we stop counting days, the past just fades away. No, it ain't that hard to explain. If tomorrow don't come, then we'll just stay here in today. Tomorrow don't come, then we'll just stay here in today. Ooh, if tomorrow don't come, then we'll just stay here in today.
that is good old Zach Ingalls. Now, Zach and his wife Selena and their daughter Abigail moved into Marathon just before this all started back in February. And they were introduced at a concert, the Unplugged for Cancer concert. Again, welcome to Northwestern Ontario, Zach and your family. A job well done. Again, this evening's show is a Frontline Workers Tribute Show. With donations all going to your local food bank, it would be very, very much appreciated. That's all we're asking for tonight. And I hope you are enjoying Northwestern Ontario Stays Home. My name is Al Cresswell, your host for the evening, joined by Jolanta McIntan, as well as Joe McIntan and Kim Osmussen. And we'll talk about those two gentlemen later on this evening. Time to move on now to our next performer from Scriber, now making home down in Toronto. Ladies and gentlemen, time for some stand-up comedy. I present to you this evening, Erica Gellert.
Hi there, come on in. My name is Pat Garth, and this is my home. Follow me. Okay, so I am well known for collecting my angels. As you can see, I have a few of them on display. This obviously isn't the whole collection. I have about 1,000, so not that many. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hold them up and explain a little bit about their rich history. First up is one of my favorite pieces. She is a dog warrior, obviously, an advocate for all dogs. And but the reason why I love her so much is because she's not just holding a dog like you and I would hold a dog, okay? She is holding this dog like it is a loaded gun. Like, do not touch my dog. Next up, we have, this bird warrior. And she loves birds, obviously. She's letting them just sit on her willy-nilly, which I wish I could do, but they do not like me. And as we all know, birds are a symbol for fear. She is just welcoming fear. She's like, scare me! Boom! When I need to feel brave, I look at her. Now this one is special. Look at this one. She is just a rare find. I had to go to war to get her in my home. I tell you, there was scratching involved. So yeah, she is one of my absolute prized possessions. And at first glance, you might think she is holding flowers, right? That looks like flowers? Wrong. You would be wrong. These are actually medieval Q-tips, okay? So what would happen is these Q-tips were reserved for the largest donkey in the stable, and that's who got the Q-tips. And everybody wanted to be that donkey, but of course it was reserved for the biggest ass. This one's topical, huh? This is Carol Baskin. I named this one Denise, because Denise to me is a strong and powerful name, and this powerful Denise just obviously finished a marathon. You know, she just ran something fast and furious, okay? And her arms are saying, like, you could read it on her expression, you know, you could see it in her eyes that you can imagine that they're there. And she is going, yay, hooray! You know, she's going celebration, station, population, me, okay? And that's Denise. The last one of my collection that I'll show you for today, this is very special. She has a secret. She's hiding something behind her back, you can probably gather. Take a guess what it is. Okay, I gave you about a long time to guess, so I'll just tell you, it is another medieval tool. Now, this is not a Q-tip. This is what they used for toilet paper back then. And let me tell you, I wish I had some of this right now because I'm getting low. Anyways, I just love her. She's so graceful, and she is just like, this is the sacred area for this, what this is designated for, and I'm just placing it above it ever so like sensually, I would say. Sensually. And her braid, oh, that braid is up to no good. I look at that braid and I go, girl, you are making me feel some type of way. So that's my collection. Of course, you can follow me on my Facebook page. That's Pat Garth's Angel Garden. And next week, we're going to do the Beanie Babies, right?
Oh, well done. Erica Gellert, Scriber's Own, and a job well done. That was really good. That was really, really good. And good evening. Time to move on to our next performer. He's now going to do this show this evening's act from the basement of his house on Pick River. He's actually played at numerous functions over the years from all across the region. And believe it or not, a little known fact with this gentleman He is one of the top chili pepper growers in Ontario, and that is a true fact. Ladies and gentlemen, our next performer from Pick River First Nation, here is Mr. Ken Lees.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Ken Lees. I'm from the Big Anishinaabe, formerly known as the Pick River First Nations. I was born and raised in Marathon, worked all my life at the mill in Marathon. It was 28 years as a volunteer firefighter, split between the two communities, so it's a great honor for me to be able to be up here tonight to say thank you to all our first responders out there, to everybody who's on the front line, keeping our lives moving forward, keeping food on our tables, keeping us safe and giving us guidance along the way and keeping us healthy. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Love you all. This is a Buck Owens song called My Heart Skipped a Beat that I rewrote for tonight. I hope you enjoy it. It's just something fun to help get us through. Oh, my heart skipped a beat the day you called for me. I felt a tingling in my throat. You may have given me a big bad COVID-19. Now I live in quarantine. You made the choice to break the rules and got in our space. Spread your bad disease by coughing in our face. Now we all live alone with no one by us, till we all can say we're virus free. Yes, my heart skipped a beat the day you called for me. I got the tingling in my throat. You may have given me your big bad COVID-19. Now I live in quarantine. 14 days inside, it feels just like forever. As I look out my window day by day, I see people going by there every morning. Oh, I wish I could go out and play, but my heart skipped a beat because you called for me. I felt a tingling in my throat. You may have given me your big bad COVID-19. Now I live in quarantine. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh, right on. Thanks, Ken. A job well done performing from the basement of his house on Pick River First Nation. And you know, by the way, Ken, no, I will never try one of your ghost peppers. Absolutely never. Absolutely never. He does have an amazing collection of peppers. Time to move on now to a couple of local politicians. Some messages from our provincial parliament, members of provincial parliament, representing Thunder Bay Superior North, Michael Gravel, and the MPP for Algoma Manitoulin, Mr. Mike Mantha. Gentlemen.
Hi, I'm Michael Gravel, MPP for Thunder Bay Superior North. I'm so pleased to have the opportunity to send thanks and hugs to all the frontline workers who have so bravely worked for all of us during the COVID-19 pandemic. Whether you're doctors, nurses, or personal support workers toiling in our hospitals, long-term care facilities, or in home care, whether you're grocery or convenience store workers or the other important essential workers who are going to work every day, you are true heroes to all of us. This is and will continue to be it's because of you. It's because of you that we are able to stay home and do our part to flatten the curve of this terrible virus. This is and will continue to be a major challenge for all of us, but I know that we can and we will meet that challenge and that we will do it together. Stay safe. Thank you.
Hi, it's Michael Mantha, the MPP for Algoma Manitoulin, and I want to wish everyone a safe, enjoyable days ahead. We are in unprecedented times. I want to put a shout out to all of our frontline workers, from doctors, paramedics, PSWs, long-term care providers, all of them. You know who you are. Our transport drivers, our restaurants, people working in the hotels that are bringing in people from abroad, accommodating them. You are the true heroes. You have captured our hearts. And I wanted to wish you all the best in the very near future. Better days are ahead. We will get through this together. I want to remind people to express some kindness, some understanding, and be responsible for your actions. Wash your hands, practice physical distancing, and please, please, please stay home, stay safe.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mantha and Mr. Gravel, local MPPs, for their kind words on this Saturday night. How are you making out? Are you having a good time? Are you enjoying the show? I'm telling you, it's amazing the amount of talent we have. Our next performer, originally from Hornpain, now makes Azilda his home. That's just outside Sudbury, but he's very, very talented. In fact, he's played the Legion in Hornpain more than once. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Lawrence Lalone.
Hey everybody, thanks for being with us this evening. It is an honor to get to play here for Northern Ontario emergency responders and essential workers. My name is Lawrence Lalonde, and I'm from Hornpain, Ontario. I go by Double L in the music business, and I was told that if you're going to do anything, do it with the confidence of a 4-year-old in a Batman t-shirt. So here we are this evening. I hope you guys are all safe at home, and we want to send out some songs and some love, because that's what we do. And we pull together in times of need, and I think there's a lot of folks in times of need right now who are out of work and things like that, dealing with the struggles of this COVID-19 situation. But we want to say thank you to the ones who are still out there and still fighting to keep everybody, safe and healthy and get the things that we need to continue to have the life that we still get to enjoy at home. So for me, I look at this as a great opportunity for us to grow as individuals and realize that sometimes the smallest things are the biggest. They mean the most. And in the long run, you'll realize that. Having conversations like I had with my brother the other day, we were talking about how would Dad handle this, how would he deal with this situation? And our dad, passed away 12 years ago. And it was tough to sit down and write the song, but it was also easy at the same time because we had so many great memories to draw from. So I hope you hear the song, and I hope that it reminds you of someone that you may have lost who, if they were here today, you fill in that blank, what would so-and-so do, and how would they handle it? It might bring you some great memories, and definitely the message here is to enjoy the smallest things and the simplest things, and let the world around us continue to do what it's going to do, but don't lose yourself in the journey and the struggle in between that. Learn and grow and keep your Batman t-shirt on. All right, here's a song I just wrote yesterday. Times are changing, rearranging the way we do the things we do. All the distance and the fear of uncertainty here has me thinking about you. What would you do? What would you say about the times we're living in? Would you tell us a joke, light up a smoke, and have a parking lot coffee with your friends? It's been 12 years since you left us here, and everything has changed, except your memories and my last name. You'd read the paper and say there's more to this than what we know. Put on a cassette cause you ain't digital yet, some steel-belted radio. And you'd say, hey, we eat fries and gravy, let's go down to the grocery store. But there's a lineup out there and the shelves are all bare. We never liked crowds anyway. Been 12 years since you've left us here, and everything has changed, except your memories and my last name. If a tear should fall on this guitar, I wear a mask to hide the pain. I've got your memories in my last name. Times are changing, rearranging, and I still think about you. Thank you guys so much for having me with you this evening, and I hope each and every one of you enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe.
Thank you, Lawrence, for that song. That was really funny and sweet. It was really good. Thank you. I just wanted to share something really quick of how kind of some of this came together. But I had a Zoom meeting with Kim Osmussen the other night, and he's asking me all these questions about Facebook. And I'm like, well, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. And he's like, Jojo, your dad said you're a Facebook expert. And I thought about it for a second. I'm like, me, an expert? But then I realized he only has himself to compare against me. So yeah, I guess I would be an expert in his eyes. So anyways, it all came together. It all worked out. So I just wanted one last reminder to donate to your local food bank. Give them a call, find out how you can help out, and stay inside, support each other. We're all in this together. And back over to Al Creswell to introduce our next performer.
Thank you, Jolanta. You are a Facebook expert. I will say that for sure. Our next performer comes to us from Dryden this evening. Yes, when we say Northwestern Ontario, we mean Northwestern Ontario. Spent the bulk of his career in the education field, and you're in for a treat tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my extreme pleasure welcoming this evening Humberto Pacheco.
Al, we're going to switch it up a bit. We're going to go with Stavelot from Thunder Bay first.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's my mistake. That's my mistake. Yes,
I'm glad it's being recorded.
Yeah, that is my mistake. I apologize for that. So we'll put those guys in the back. The beauty of being live on a Saturday night. That's right. I forgot these guys just came in. They're from Thunder Bay. All right. They got Ian Green and Jamie Browning from Thunder Bay. And I had it right here. Next up, Al. Stavelot from Thunder Bay. Let's enjoy them.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching Northwestern Ontario Stays Home. We are Stavelo. My name is Ian.
I'm Jamie, and we're very happy to be here today.
We are coming to you from Thunder Bay, Ontario. We are going to recognize all our frontline workers, be it medical staff, or you're stocking the shelf at the Safeway or the Metro, or you're pouring that coffee in the Tim Hortons. We just want to let you know that we appreciate you, and without you, this world will not continue. So this is
It's no laughing matter. I'm up for the challenge of trying to find balance. I'm not giving in to the dark side again. I'm here on cloud nine. That's where I spend my time. I read all the headlines from here on the sidelines. I'm up for the challenge of trying to find balance and not giving in to the dark side again.
Thanks, y'all. See you soon.
Stavelo from Thunder Bay, and again, Ian Green, Jamie Browning. What a phenomenal song. What a great sound they have. Really, really well done. Stavelo, Thunder Bay's Ian Green, and Jamie Browning. And good evening, Al Creswell once again. Northwestern Ontario stays home. I hope you're enjoying tonight's amazing musical talent. And quite a night. Just sort of makes you feel proud to say, you know what? Northern Ontario is where I'm from. And our next performer is from Northern Ontario, from Dryden. Spent a bulk of his career in the education field. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Humberto Pacheco.
Hi, everyone. Really happy to be here this evening in this special event to honor and appreciate all of our frontline workers. You guys are doing an amazing job. It's really difficult and it's just really crazy and just a weird, really, really weird time. Anyways, we will get through this and we'll get through this together. I've written a song called Be Strong. Feels so long ago since we've been together. Love to catch a show and a drink with dinner. And then it changed so quickly. In numbers we would arrive. You give us a fighting chance to survive. In our own little world, movies play in slow motion. Seems like day after day, feeling numb, no emotion. That never stops you, it gives you that drive. You give us a fighting chance to survive. We will be strong, 'cause we've got each other. We will be strong, we can do it together. The numbers grow, the numbers show that you're making a difference. We will be strong, 'cause we've got each other. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for putting your life on the line. Thank you because of you. We will be strong, 'cause we've got each other. We will be strong, we can do it together. The numbers grow, the numbers show that you're making a difference. We will be strong, 'cause we've got each other. We will be strong, yeah, yeah. We will be strong, yo. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, folks.
Dryden's own Humberto Pacheco joining us this evening, all part of Northwestern Ontario Stays Home. And of course, as we've mentioned, it's all across Northwestern Ontario. Hope you're enjoying yourself this evening. Up next is another gentleman from Fort Frances. He too spent the bulk of his career in the education field, a singer-songwriter. We heard from him earlier this evening, and he's going to be back again tonight. Right now, it's my extreme pleasure welcoming to the broadcast, Mr. Chris Denby.
In appreciation for frontline workers and for all those folks keeping us on track. First thing we climb a tree, and maybe then we talk, or sit silently and listen to our thoughts with illusions of someday cast in a golden light. No dress rehearsal, this is our life. And that's where the hornet stung me, and I had a feverish dream of revenge and doubt. Tonight we smoke them out. You are ahead by a century, you are ahead by a century, you are ahead by a century. Stare in the morning shroud, and then the day began. I tilted your cloud, you tilted my hand. Rain falls in real time, rain falls through the night. No dress rehearsal, this is our life. And that's where the hornet stung me, and I had a serious dream with revenge and doubt. Tonight we smoke them out. You are ahead by a century, you are ahead by a century, you are ahead by a century. You are ahead by a century, you are ahead by a century, you are ahead by a century. And disappointing you's got me down.
Well done. Well done. Great version of the Tragically Hips, Ahead by a Century. That's Fort Frances' own Chris Denby, and beautiful tune on this Saturday night. And a good evening. Well, our next guest.
Yeah.
Is,
Al.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything with Chris?
No.
No? We have the same hairdo.
I was going to say, oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. You do. You absolutely do. You absolutely do. And that was a great song. He did a great version. Hey, Coach Joe, what do you think? Great job.
Oh, it's fantastic. Fantastic.
Hey, Jolanta, what do you think?
It was really good. I really enjoyed that. Everyone's just been so awesome tonight.
I was just going to say, all together, guys, what do you think of the performances tonight? First class?
First class.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Our next guest, she doesn't tap dance. She doesn't sing. Actually, she does. She loves ABBA. She is an amazing woman who I'm very proud to call a close friend of ours on CFNO Radio. She's in all the time with Medical Minute, especially during the COVID-19 crisis. She's been handling the questions from you, the listener, every Wednesday morning for the last 4 weeks, and giving us an insight that we can understand without using words, 48 letters long. She is the Chief of Staff for the North Superior Healthcare Group. That is the composite of Coslin Hospital in Terrace Bay, Wilson Memorial Hospital in Marathon. My pleasure to come in this evening to say a few words, Dr. Sarah Newberry.
Good evening to all of you. My name is Sarah Newberry, and I'm one of the family physicians here in the community of Marathon. Thank you to all of you who are staying home tonight for Northwestern Ontario Stays Home. Thank you to all of you who have been so diligent about following the self-isolation and social distancing guidelines over these last many weeks. Our work as healthcare providers, and in fact as essential workers all across our region, is made so much easier by the work that each of you are doing in your own personal lives to follow those guidelines, and for that we are truly thankful. We will look forward to seeing you in person and to celebrating live music in concert on the other side of this pandemic. Until then, our thanks.
Thank you so much, Dr. Newberry. Much appreciated. Marathon Zach Ingalls returns with music as we present our final picture collage of this evening. Various scenes and workers from across the region on this evening. Northwestern Ontario stays home.
Wow, that was really nice way to end this awesome evening. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in pictures, provided their talent tonight, tuned in and watched, made a donation, stayed home, just really anything. Hang on to that hope right now. And I'm going to pass it over to one of the best MCs I've ever seen, heard, listened to, Elle Creswell. Thanks, everyone.
Well, thank you so much, Jolanta, for the kind words, and a thank you for your technical expertise. You don't give yourself enough credit, but Osmondson was really pulling his hair out, and look what happened. Much appreciated. A job well done. No, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to all you this evening that have been watching this, sharing it with your friends and families. We do have viewers around the world. I might get emotional, but it makes me feel proud to be a person from Canada that has a dog in the background.
I'm so sorry. We made it almost the whole night without this.
Actually, your dog did phenomenal. But I just want to say thank you so much to all those across the great land of ours, that this has been unprecedented. Nobody has ever gone through this since the Spanish flu. And, well, only I think Macatan was around for that. But I want to say thank you again so much to all the organizers, and especially to Kim Osmondson and Joe Macatan and their spouses for putting up with them, for doing what they've done this evening to get this show on the road. And again, to all of you in the frontline workers, and you know who you are, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Now, over to Coach Joe and Kim Osmondson.
Well, thanks, Al. Thanks for hosting it tonight. Again, it's a huge thank. We've got a big, long list here, but I'm going to pull a Trump, and I'm going to go off script and look up and just talk. So, again, every one of the workers that have been mentioned, we thank you through the bottom of our hearts. We really appreciate what everyone's doing. And not just the workers, but all those people that are staying home and following the initiatives that have been put in place. And the one, as bad as the COVID virus is, the one thing that is coming to the forefront with almost every single person is kindness and goodness. And we're seeing it throughout. You always see people helping other people. So keep it up, and we will get through this. Over to you, Joe.
Well, I can't say enough about tonight's talent and about the contributions that everybody's made to make this performance really something to remember for a lot of years. So I'd like to say to all our performers, speakers, people who provided pictures and signs, all the people that we reached out to help make this event possible, and lots of phone calls, and so many people that came forward and really stepped up to make this a great night. I can't say enough. Last of all of you who watched this incredible salute tonight, you're all angels. Every one of you is, from the performers right through to the people who watched it and to the people that look after us every single day. So I'm really, really, really impressed, and I'm a little emotional myself because it's such a cool event and for a great, great, great cause.
I sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my fate? And do they know the places where we go when we're gray and old? 'Cause I've been told that salvation lets their wings unfold. So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts are running through my head, and I feel like love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, and down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me when I come to call. She won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. When I'm feeling weak and my pain walks down a one-way street. I look above and I know that I'll always be blessed with love. And as the feeling grows, she breathes flesh into my bones. When love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong. And down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me when I come to call. She won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong. And down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me, 'cause when I come to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead.